Welcome to the biggest problem in the universe.
Let's do this thing. Well, there is such a thing as natural scarcity, Dick. For instance, in the world of comics, natural scarcity would be, for instance, a copy of maybe Action Comics #1, the first appearance of Superman, where it was published as a normal item. It was not produced as a special magic collectible and has become scarce due to its age and the amount that are remaining out there and the condition.
Yeah.
Artificial scarcity would be if you have a anti-woke comic and you produce 5,000 copies of a stupid foil cover and sell them for $100 each.
Oh.
So artificial scarcity would be a $100 foil comic book that you advertise as only 5,000 copies being available. How rare is that, Dick? There's only 5,000 copies, and they're $100 each.
There are so many guys buying Isom that are just getting raped like OnlyFans simps. Like, you can see it. You can see how it's crafted. So the guys who are like in the anti-woke cult who think they're owning the libs, and they're really just owning me. Like, it's turned into we're owning only Dick Masterson by buying this comic because Hollywood, no one cares.
Yeah.
People don't even care enough about the comic to pirate it.
Yeah.
And then those are like the buy-in simps, and then it's like every level of simpery above that, there's a price point for you to invest in. Signed, pre-graded 100.
Signed, pre-graded copy.
Double pre-graded 9.8, $300.
Is it $300 for a 9.8?
It's like the most blatant monopoly pricing that I have ever fucking seen. Worse than like bottle service.
Yeah.
Like it's OnlyFans. It's like the OnlyFans. You can send me a text for $5. You can send me a text. I'll send you like a Polaroid for.
I really just want Eric July to sell shares in his company. I want him to do that because then all these guys who just want to throw money at him can just get it all done at once.
Yeah.
And just buy a portion of it. Instead, and what drives me nuts is it's like, well, the whole idea, or what he keeps saying is like, we just respect the customer so much.
We're not doing black voice anymore.
That's what we're doing. Marvel and DC doesn't respect the customer. We respect the customer. And our way
That's why we're letting you make money off
That's why
this
we're letting you
selling you foil variants
buy a
signed by me.
$100 foil comic. Pre-graded to
$100 so you don't have to send it away for a $15 grading.
And as we've been having conversations with these people, they go,
they're so fucked.
How is $100 a ripoff if in a year it's going to be worth, as one guy said, up to 10 times?
2 to 10 times. Why stop there?
Why stop there?
2 to 10. Why not 2 to
I think it's going to be worth $1 million next year. See, this is the problem with artificial scarcity when you have a time-limited product, which is
well, the audience isn't
an exorbitant amount with a certain number available.
Nobody other than Eric July's audience is interested in this shit, and he's like maximizing the amount of money he can extract by loading it up with special variant covers and like other spin-off books written by people who don't fucking care. Like, they're just cashing a check, right?
You're right. It is
no offense, I'm sure they're great, but who the fuck would want to write somebody else a moron's characters? Nobody wants to. If you're writing a character, you at least want to write like an awesome character, like, oh, Superman, oh, I'm writing fucking Dread.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like, oh yeah, how'd you like to write my
how would you like to write the adventures of that
Sonnet
guy
shoe?
Isom crashed into in the first episode of Isom?
I guess, man, it's a check's a check. Like, I'm gonna dump my heart and soul into writing this book that only appeals to fucking retards that leave it in a plastic case.
I just think respecting the customer would be, if you're gonna charge them $100, give them like a bunch of cool stuff. For instance, my comic for $100, you get a lunchbox,
which is also
pens,
dumb.
And no, it's all cool. All that stuff. I think that stuff is cool. So that's the difference between me and Eric is I know Eric knows his $100 foil cover is a ripoff. I know he knows that. Whereas I go, my $100 tier, I'm like, yeah, it's all stupid stuff, but it's cool, stupid stuff that I want.
You got any pogs?
Yeah, it has pogs.
Jesus.
And a slammer. It comes with a metal
What kind of
slammer.
metal?
Yes. I think respecting the customer is to not get them into this weird speculator scheme where, again, I see people going, well, I bought 3 copies of that cover because I'm going to flip 2 of them. And I'm like, to who? Who else is going to buy this?
To whom?
To whom? Fuck you. Point is, artificial scarcity is terrible. And on an unrelated note, Superkiller is only available for another 2 weeks, guys. And then it's gone forever. So you have to get it now, or
Really?
you're never going to. No, I mean, you'll be able to buy it in other ways.